Hi guys, I'm Jennifer Winters and this is my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. And the reason I'm doing this special video is because I had gotten bombarded with this empathic information coming my way, like this enormous energy vibe, and I wasn't exactly sure why, but then I realized that it was coming from Cardi B, and I was like, what? Because there was this viral video that came out about 73 questions with Cardi B by Vogue. And I was like, oh my God, there's like 11 million people who are all vibing on Cardi B. And interestingly enough, I didn't really know much about her until I watched this Rhythm and Flow series. It's on Netflix. And I'm not even really a big, huge hip hop fan. I listen to, basically a lot of older rock and then some new electronic music, but that was a really good show. I think it was really well done. And so you may be completely confused right now as to who I even am. So basically I'm a Libra and I do this channel for the Zodiac Love Tarot, and it's an astrology channel. And I'm an empath because I also have a lot of energy in my 12th house. So when I feel energy coming from the universe, which I often do, I try to figure out like where it's from and where it's coming from. And with 11 million people screaming the same thing, I was kind of like, what is going on? So then I figured out that it was because of this viral video. So what I wanted to do, because I'm super nosy, and because I listened to that whole video and I found out that Cardi B is actually a Libra. So tonight I did a reading just before for my Libra fans, but I'm also going to do a reading for Cardi B because, I heard a lot of the stuff that she said. I even wrote some of it down. She had said that, let's see, she has problems with making choices, and that she's very interested in justice, particularly with like how people from her community, from where she grew up, were treated. And also she talks a lot about balance in her video. And she says that she also enjoys giving energy to people, when she works and on her set. And that's something that I really like to do too. And then I found out she has a boyfriend. I think his name is Offset, because the guy who was asking the questions was said his name was that, and I think she said it too. And also, she said that the hardest thing for her right now was being a mother, or that people don't understand how hard it is to be a mother. She didn't say it was hard, and actually Offset said that she was an excellent mother, and I believe her because she was so cute when she put her baby down and then she put the pillow right under him. I was like, you go girl, you're careful too, right? And she sounds like she is the type of person who likes to avoid drama, which is excellent. Like, I really feel like she has her stuff together. And so when I wanted to do a reading for her, I just thought to myself, well, how can I help somebody who doesn't seem like they really need that much help? But I figured I would do something more entertaining. And I know that in the entertainment business, a lot of people can be leeches. A lot of people can try to basically tear you down. And like, so when I'm sure that every time she's faced with a situation, she may be feeling like, this person's trying to attack me because they want to be better than me, or they want me to not be successful, or whatever. And I don't like to think that everyone's like that because, I have like this overall faith in people, but I do feel like there's just people out there who, just for whatever reason want to tear you down. So I felt like maybe I could do like some sort of protection, reading for her. So then what I did was I went into this book that I really enjoy, and it's a tarot spread book. And there's one that I picked out for her, and it's Marie Laveau, her Voodoo spread, okay? And she, I guess, was like a big Voodoo person, and people still like go to her grave and stuff and try to ask for things. And so I figured, okay, well, let's see what I can do for Cardi B. And in a way, I kind of felt like I was playing with fire doing this video, because like, who am I to like do a reading for Cardi B? But then at the same time, you always have to trust in your instincts and just go with it. And then if you get some flack, then hey, whatever. So this is how this spread works. So I'm going to bring you down to the cards. That's what I do. And this is an astrology deck, so it has some symbols and stuff on it that you may not recognize. Oops, I lost one. There we go. We need that. And but I recognize them. They're basically Greek mythology constellations and some astrology symbols and stuff like that. But to interpret them, you just have to know a little bit of background on them. So basically what we're going to do is this first card, which is going to be right here, and then there's a second card, a third card, and then it kind of goes sideways like this, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have to move these up, but I will show them to you. Okay, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. All right. So, all right, this is a reading for Cardi B. I have never done a celebrity reading before, but you know what? This is fun. I like her. She's great. All right, so the first one is called the Amulet, and it says, what do you need protection from? Okay, so this is the 5 of Pentacles, and this is your Uranus, and it's got some Taurus energy, and it has some Taurus energy, and it has some Mercury energy in it, okay? And this card is basically a confusion card. It's like, it's sort of like not knowing your direction all the time and everything sort of being very elusive for you. So in her situation, maybe it's not exactly a person that she needs to be protected from, or it could be, but it's mostly like a confusion of what direction to go in. So if people are coming at her and maybe they promise things to her, or maybe they give her all these ideas and they promise, you know, success and, oh, this is the next best thing, Cardi B. And for her, she needs to be protected from the, you know, confusion that all that would cause. So maybe in her life, I would think that she might also need just like an advisor, sort of like, you know, her own personal little presidential cabinet, because when people are coming at her with all of these different ideas, it's hard to know which one to choose. Okay, so, one of the cards fell on the floor because it stuck to me. Let's put it back. All right, so, all right, now the next card is Crossroads Mojo. What choice must I make? So I guess, you know, that was pretty much following along with this, is that there's a lot of confusion there. So what choice must she make? Oh, okay, this is perfect because this card is a choice card. And this is Perseus. And what happened with Perseus was that he basically was a demigod, and meaning he was, you know, his father was a god, which was Zeus, but his mother was a mortal. And so when he found out about his true nature and where his roots, you know, came from and stuff like that, he basically wasn't sure which way to go. Like, do I want to be a god? Do I want, you know, my father to treat me, you know, on the same level as every other god, or do I want to be more human and use my human traits and believe in humanity, basically? And so the way he was able to decide, you know, who he was, is he had to go on a journey, and his journey was to save Andromeda, to save the city, and to fight the Cetus, which was unleashed by Poseidon and Hades. And so, but Zeus along the way did give him some gifts because it was his son. But the choice basically that you have to make, and that's what this is about, is, you know, do you stick to your roots, or do you basically go with what the bigger industry is trying to tell you to do? Like, you need to realize that, you know, there's a part of you that could be torn in half thinking, well, if I don't stick to my roots and I try to, sell out, I guess. You don't want to sell out. I think with this card with Perseus, if you're channeling this particular demigod, it means that you stay with your roots. You always stay with your roots. That's the choice you have to make, okay? Now, the next one is called the Bayou Swamp. What lurks in my subconscious? Oh my God, what is in Cardi? This card, it keeps falling on the floor. It's driving me crazy. I have to scooch it up. Scooch it up so it doesn't keep doing that. Okay. Dun dun dun. Back to this. Oh my God, if one more mistake happens. All right, let's go. But I with this, it's all organic, so I have to just keep going. So what is in Cardi B's subconscious? Here we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. Cardi B, what you have in your subconscious is all love. You have this twin love in your subconscious. You basically, it's this Gemini energy where you can create like a wonderful bond. And so, you have so much love to give that I think any situation that you found yourself in, you could just use this love that you have to overcome anything. Like, it's in your subconscious, it's always there. So that means that this is the filter that you see through when you look at situations, and that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, Cardi B, I love you just because you just got all this love. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. This is great. All right, so the next one is called Gris Gris Bag, which I have no idea what that means. But it says, what magic or energy should I focus on and carry with me? Magic or energy should I focus on and carry with me? That's this one. Let's see what it is. Ooh, this is the Prince of Cups, and this is mutable water. So basically, this card, look how beautiful that card is, first of all. And usually this is a young emotional strength, and it's, when you see this, it's like you're going on an emotional journey, so to speak, where you grow in your emotions. So if this is the magic or energy that you need to take with you, it's basically, there's some Neptune energy here and Pisces energy too. It means that you need to take your emotional energy with you, but you need to also reflect on your emotions, make sure they're in check. Make sure that your emotions with this like Neptune energy, that you use your sensitivity, but you don't get don't fall into delusion or deception. So you need to make sure that you use this emotional energy wisely, but it will, because it's like a psychic and mystical capacity, you need to definitely take that with you, this psychic and sensitivity to reading other people. This is what this is telling me, that the magic and the energy that you need is your capability to read other people. Okay? All right. Wonderful. Now, the next one is called the Spirit House. What energy must be repelled? Ooh, okay, let's find out what that is. Oh my gosh, look at this. You got the Devil card. That's definitely what needs to be repelled, okay? The Devil card is like, it has a lot of Capricorn energy, so, in this sense, it does seem like a really bad card, but a lot of times this card can be kind of positive too. It can mean like you need to kill something that's not working for you. You need to terminate it and get it out of the way. And also you need to sever ties with things that don't serve you. And also it's, when you see this Devil card, it's basically like the devil can tempt you with a lot of things, a lot of possessions and everything. But with this Capricorn energy, the positive side of this card is that if you just work for whatever it is and you work really hard for what you need, then you're not going to have to sell your soul to get what you want. You have to just, just work hard, stay the course, stay with your moral compass, and don't don't fall into this energy, okay? I don't really see you doing that, but just because of what I know from you so far, that card falls again, I'm gonna go crazy. With this energy, I know you see everything with a love filter, so, you know, I think this would be easy for you to, you know, avoid. All right. I don't know personally what you're going through, but I think that would probably be easy for you to avoid that energy or repel that energy. I think you could repel that energy as soon as you walk into the room. All right. Now the next one is the black cat juju. And what area of my life contains good luck? Oh, where's your luck coming from? Okay, here we go. Now this card has a big giant black raven on it, so it may look like it's not the best card in the world to get, but it is a good card. It's actually a Leo card. And so what contains good luck? This bird is a messenger of success. He's like, if anything in Greek mythology, like if there was something that happened like, oh, Hercules slayed, you know, the Hydra or something, this bird would come tell Zeus and say, hey, this is what happened. And so this is basically a success card. It's saying that when you see this bird, something really great has happened. So what this is telling me is that, you know, you're going to be, that the area in your life is just that brings good luck is your success. Like that's already happened for you. You have success. And, you know, that is already good luck for you. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So what's next? We have just a few more. The conjure oil. What must I create? So what do you need to create? Maybe this is going to be Cardi B's next album. I don't know. Let's check it out and see. Okay, here we go. This card, what do you need to create? I think you already created this. This is a Cub Bear. So this card basically, this is, let me see if I can tell the story really quickly. So there was someone in Greek mythology. It was a female. She was actually really, really beautiful. I've forgotten her name, but she had a child out of wedlock with Zeus, and his wife Hera got mad, and so he turned this cub's mother into a bear. But he was not always a little cub. He was a man, and the mother used to go check on her son all the time. And he grew up and became a hunter. And one day he accidentally, you know, bow and arrowed his mother. And so Zeus felt so bad about it, and to make things right, he cast them both. Immortalize them into a constellation. So there's actually Ursa Major, which is the big mama bear, and then there's Ursa Minor, which in the constellation he became a small bear alongside of his mother. And this means unconditional love. It means that, I mean, you could imagine if you were ever separated from your child from any reason, and then you were reunited with your child, that would be a moment of just love and pure emotion and just, you know, it's just out of this world kind of feelings. And so, you know, with this card, you've created, you know, a child for yourself that I'm sure is the light of your world. And if you know, maybe this means you'll create some more. I'm not really sure, but you know, that's something that you must create, and you did. So. And then this is a zombie card saying like, what must die? So what must die in your life? Okay, so this is a fixed air card, and it's the Queen of Swords, and it has some Uranus energy, and it has some Aquarius energy, and so like I said, it's a fixed air sign. So with this, what must die? I don't know if this is a person, but if it is, it would be maybe an air sign. And I don't know metaphorically exactly like what must die, like if it's something inside of you that you need to get rid of, or another person. But basically what this means is that this person's fixed, and she's very decisive, because air signs are very communicative, and then they when they're in the fixed air sign, they basically don't budge when it comes to their point of view. They don't really suffer fools either. So maybe you might not be letting people in, but if you were to let people in, you know, Uranus is always, if you can see this person here in the clouds, when he's like pouring jewels out, you know, into the universe. Like, so maybe what this is saying is that there is a person who's just, you know, can be stubborn towards you and just fixed in their ways, or you could be fixed in your ways, and that's preventing you from getting more abundance, basically. So that's interesting. Okay, so the next one is, it's called the Pengo Paquette. In what area of life should I concentrate all of my powers? Well, that's a loaded question. Like, where would you concentrate all of your powers? And here we have mutable air. Okay, so that makes sense because here you just had fixed air, and then here you have mutable air. Just basically means don't be so fixed, you know, in your ways. So, you know, you need to concentrate some of your power by being adaptable, by being changeable, by, I don't want to say, you know, because we've had all these cards in here basically saying you need to follow your heart, your roots, and your direction, and, you know, how you see love is in this filter through, I mean, see the world through this love filter, and then you get this mutable air. I don't know if, you know, in this situation, it says, what area of my life should I concentrate all my, I think it's just basically by being adaptable, being, instead of being fixed air where, you know, you basically suffer no fools at all. Maybe you need to learn to adapt to people in your life that may have some value for you, but clearly you're going to use your ability to see, you know, fairness, your ability to cut through, you know, lies or whatever, because, you know, with this air energy, you know, we're able to basically think out all of our situations and stuff like that. So maybe being open-minded and being able to adapt, but without being taken advantage of, okay? Because you don't want to be taken advantage of in the industry, but you do still want to keep an open mind, okay? So don't be so fixed. So I'm starting to believe that this isn't really like an outside person, unless there is somebody in your life that's really, you know, set in her ways, suffers no fools, and it's stifling you somehow, and that person needs to be more adaptable. I'm not sure which one this is, but either way, that's how these cards are working out. Okay, wow. I feel like I know a lot more about Cardi B, at least from what the cards are telling me. Whew, that was a wonderful reading. Like, I feel so nosy though, almost like I, you know, secretly opened a little Pandora box. But I don't even know if anybody will even see this video, but maybe, who knows. All right, so especially if you see this video, Cardi B, don't be mad. I just got all that energy and I needed to do something with it, so I transformed it into this video. So I do want to say though that I respect you, I love you. I think that everything you said in your you know, 73 questions was just so real, and I just like you. All right, so anyways, peace out, and I hope, you know, to hear about your next album and, you know, see how that goes. All right, good night, bye.